Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We've got an exciting video for you today because we're talking about the 2023 CFMOTO ZFORCE 950 HOEX. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but this is the 64-inch wide sport side-by-side. This is the flagship for CFMOTO in the sport side-by-side category. It is a naturally aspirated engine. They haven't come out with a turbo yet. We're still sitting at 90 horsepower. That's what they have rated at the crank. But from a lot of our dyno runs, we're seeing a extremely small percentage of, difference between the crank and power to the ground. So CFMOTO is super efficient with their power delivery from the engine to the wheel through their CV Tech clutch system. Really good. So this, like I said, 64 inches wide. It does have a trailing arm suspension. This color, let's stop and talk about that because that's new for this year. They even did the little accent color right there. That's your air intake, for those of you that don't know, for your CVT. So it's your CVT air inlet. Got the same thing over here with the air filter inlet. That's your air intake for your engine. But back to the color, man, this looks good. It's a metallic blue color, and it has this almost fluorescent yellow with a lime green tint to it. You just gotta see it in person. It looks really good. Got the darker blue here with white for the Z-Force, and then a nice silver for the 950 HOEX. Man, this thing looks super good. You've got LED lighting. I love the accent light right there, that angry eyebrow look. Everybody agrees that the ZFORCE 950 HOEX is very unique. You cannot mistake this machine. And a lot of people like that because it is so different compared to all the other sport side-by-sides out there. So it's kind of got a love-hate relationship because really, I don't think people have too big of a problem with the front end, but it's hard for them to really fall in love with the back side of this one. But me personally, I really like this one, especially when you put some 30-inch tires or 32s, which is primarily what we run on our ZFORCE 950s. But what's awesome about the EX is it comes with 29-inch stag tires on 14-inch beadlock wheels. Looks really good. So with the 29s and it being wider, it really makes this Z-Force look really tough. One other thing is that this machine weighs 1,510 pounds. So compared to the others in its 64-inch wide, naturally aspirated class, it is definitely not a heavy machine. It's got 13 inches of ground clearance from the factory. It's got some really nice suspension with a lot of adjustment. It's got tender springs. It's got the rebound adjustment, and then your dampening for your suspension as well. Up there you have high and low speed dampening, so that is nice. Also, it comes with a very nice winch from the factory already installed with synthetic rope, so that is a nice feature as well. Man, this thing just looks really good. So the cabin, or the cockpit rather, really nice seats. This isn't a change over last year's seats. So this is a 22 model ZFORCE 950 HO Sport. So nothing has changed inside the cockpit. I'll let you just take a look at this one over here, but it's all the same. I've got the key on just to show you the lights because they look so good. But let's turn the key off. You'll notice that you can't actually turn your headlights off on this one. It's either on low beam or high beam all the time. Some people may complain about that. I don't know, it doesn't bother me any. I like having the lights on. One thing that they have also done is they've gotten rid of that red switch, which was the kill switch, because there wasn't necessary. You just cut the key on or off and that kills the machine or cuts it on. You do have your 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and then 4-wheel drive with the front diff lock. So that is Very nice feature. You have your normal and sport switch. And then, like I said a while ago, low beam, high beam. Also have your 12-volt hook up here. And then you have USB power right there. And then some more slots for accessory switches as well. Now, when you cut the key on, pretty cool right there, CFMOTO ZFORCE. It changes, the display changes with the mode that you put in. So that's your normal mode and then sport mode. So really cool there. We'll put it back in normal mode for now. Sport mode is all the power. Normal mode just kind of, it changes the way the throttle input works because this is drive-by-wire throttle. So that's pretty neat because you can change that up, especially when we do our MSC tune. Gives us more adjustability. But anyways, really good leg room in here. I'm 6'1" and I'm pretty comfortable, really good comfortable seating position. I love the, I can see really well. It's not got like a raised hood here, so you can see out of it really good. Yeah, real comfortable. And it's not like my knees are up in my chest. I'm actually, you do have more room with your inside leg, which is, the one that you're gonna use for your throttle and brake. The footwell does come out a little bit on your left leg, or outside leg rather. And it does the same thing on the passenger side. Really nice grab handle for your passenger to hold on to. You also have the handles right in here, but this is telescoping or telescopic, whatever you want to call it. Really easy to adjust. You just open that up and then slide it in and out, and then lock her down. So it's real secure. It doesn't shake or vibrate. That's nice. I do have one complaint. This here, really small compartment and stuff tends to fall out because the bottom goes in and like I don't know, just enough for a couple of things you can throw in there. I do wish that was a little bigger, but then it'd sacrifice a little bit of leg room. But anyways, now door, real nice door, but it doesn't offer a bunch of protection from mud and debris, which on the EX model, you do have this fender flare, which really protects you, and you don't get no spray up here from that. But I run offset wheels, and I sit at about 67 inches wide. When I go to a 5+2 offset wheel or 4+3, it'll be even wider. But with the stock setup, those fender flares are perfect. And again, those wheels look awesome. You do have lower doors that you can get from Main Street Cycle. You can order those and cover all that up. And it also blocks this off as well. Main Street Cycle is working on a lot of really good stuff. Big bore kit. We've got cams almost done. We also got some other things I'm not going to give away too much right now. You'll just have to stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be making some big power for a naturally aspirated machine. So anyways, I just really wanted to mainly show off this color. We've got a couple other color options. I'll show you that probably in another video, but I believe it's the Nebula Black with some different color accent. And then you've got the pearl white also. So I'll show you that in the near future. We do still have a couple of sports left from 2022. If you want the 60-inch wide with the trailing arm suspension, come get those from Main Street Cycle. We'd love to meet you, so come on out. We've got some U-Forces, which these are sold already, but this is the blue color for 2023. It looks sharp. It's got the Team MSC windshields. Nothing has really changed on them as well. This is the black option that they have this year. It looks sharp. If you have not seen the video on the Gen 2 Z-Force, we've got it right here. And so stay tuned because we'll be ripping that one a lot and showing you all about it. But yeah, we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, comment, like this video. I appreciate you. God bless. As always, remember to keep it real. We'll see you in the next one.